Hey guys, Movie Fan here to talk to you about something important. Just last night, I put up a petition talking about, well, Social Security and how something desperately needs to change here. Well, you might have seen the post here and there because I got it on Instagram and, some of my closest friends, I know I send it to them too, but I'll tell you the story. Anyway, it started off like this. Last week, I just found out that my Social Security number ended up on the dark web. Now, I was very careful. I really don't use it for much of anything except for essential stuff, like taxes and, like when I got a job not too long ago and that sort of thing. But here's the thing, it ended up there anyway because possibly due to a data leak somewhere, who knows? There's no way to tell. Anyway, I did the things that they tell me to do because I did some research and I found out that they say that you need to freeze your credit and try to put up an IRS pin. Um, I found out there's an area that could lock it with Homeland Security. Hard to believe, but anyway, I did all that. But I talked to Social Security. You know what they told me? There's absolutely nothing they could do. Once it's there, it's there. They just keep telling me to monitor it. Just keep looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life. That is unacceptable. That is not a solution. That is just giving up, throwing your hands up and giving up. And I'm sorry, I will not accept that as a solution. So I wrote this petition to try to change things around a little. Not so much the fact that they need to do more. Well, correction, yeah, a little bit of that. But it's really the fact that, you know, why can't people whose information's been exposed on the dark web, why can't they get new numbers? That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. But, think about this, folks. If your credit card number was on the dark web or just stolen, take your pick, what would you do? You would obviously freeze that card and then get a new number from the bank, right? Right. So, why can't we do that here? Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are saying that that's probably not going to happen. It's not possible because social security numbers are different from credit card numbers and, government BS and red tape and blah, 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 blah. But, here's the thing, folks. It's actually written up on the internet that 80% of the American population has had their social security numbers on the dark web with nothing they can do about it. And that is unacceptable. I am sorry. That is completely unacceptable. You know, people, they rely on that stuff. And I'm sorry, there's a lot of people who are not good with computers, mostly the senior citizens right now, because they wouldn't know where to look for this stuff. And sure, you could hire joints like Lifelock, but what is it going to do you any good when it's on there and you're paying them a lot of money just to monitor and say, oh, it's on the dark web. Oh, someone opened a credit card in your account. Oh, somebody's pretending to be you. What good is that going to do you? Now, I'm sure there's a lot of victims out there that are sick and tired of this kind of garbage. And, the truth is, they can issue new cards. Sorry, numbers. It's been done for people who are hiding from the mafia and, abusive spouses and people who got, well, identity theft way too many times. It's actually been done, folks. I did some serious research. So I'm sorry. This needs to change. Social Security needs to get with the times and just accept the fact that, 20 years ago, this would have been impossible. That time is over. It's time to get up to date and move forward. And just accept the fact that this is happening and you need to do more. So anyway, I wrote this petition to try to change that. I I'll put the link below so you could get to it. I hope you read it carefully. I hope you sign it, and I hope you share it with some friends because, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are victims out there. In fact, I know there is. And furthermore, If you don't want to be a victim in the near future, I think this will help. I really do. So please take the time, check it over, sign it, and share it. Because, you know, I think if we could get this done, then we're on a better step. This is Movie Fan signing off.